Hi, I'm Denise, and I'm here for Lost in Sound at Wanderlust 2014 at Stratton Mountain in Vermont. And I'm here with Adeline and Michele of Escort, who just put on an amazing performance on the main stage. How was the performance for you?
It was great. It was so much fun. I feel like people were just with us. You know, they were just giving a lot of love. Great spirit, great vibe. I'm so happy about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your connection with Wanderlust?
It's the first time that we're actually playing Wanderlust, and I've known about it for a while, and I'm super happy. Actually, I'm super into yoga. I couldn't do any today because of recent tooth surgery.
Yeah.
No details, it's gross. But unfortunately, I couldn't do any yoga, but I love yoga in general. Like I practice actually a lot.
Nice. Do you practice with any of the teachers that are here?
No, I practice Bikram mostly
Right.
in Brooklyn where I live, and the rest of the band actually lives there too. So yeah, we were just happy to be here, you know. And the Vermont part of it makes it even better.
And your father was here tonight.
My father and my stepmom were here, yeah. It's the third time they're seeing the band. And the first time they're seeing us in the US, you know, and like homeland for the band actually. So it was kind of a big deal for me, because you know, it's always like, hey, you know, I didn't leave you guys for nothing, because you know, I left France when I was really young to go after my dream, and I miss my family. And
Sure. And they're all in Paris?
they're all actually my parents live in Marseille in the south of France, and my siblings live in Paris where I grew up. So it's always good to, you know, be able to show them this is what I've been doing, and this is the reason why I left, and it's worth it. And they're super proud. I mean, I'm sure if I was like blowing balloons and like making like fart noise with my underarms, they would still be proud of me. You know, their parents.
And it's so much more than that.
It's a little bit more.
It's a little bit. So I was blown away when you then took out the bass and started playing it.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I mean, you were like going at it, and not only do you have this voice going and this beautiful dress and tiara, and then you pick up the bass and start playing. That was...
Yeah, actually, I usually play a lot more bass, but we were so lucky that we could have both our guitar players today on stage. So when that happens, Jason, who's our bass player, and so he's so talented that he can also play guitar. So when we only have one guitar player, he and I just kind of switch. So I play more bass, and he grabs the guitar and on bass. And this is what I love so much about this band. Everyone actually kind of plays at least 2 instruments. Even the girls all play instruments. So yeah, I'm definitely a hardcore bass player, and I usually play a lot more. And I like it when I play a little bit less and get to wear the dress. I mean, I wear a dress even when I'm on bass, but yeah. Well, thanks.
Well, it made it also kind of exciting, like, you know,
yeah.
Sort of this mystery, because I wasn't familiar with the band beforehand, so that have you suddenly take up the bass is like, yay, this was exciting.
Good, and then it worked. Okay.
Yeah, so we're talking about, so your build is being a disco band, and it's kind of disco, but it's kind of, you got your own spin on it. So what's your background, and kind of what is your inspiration to play music?
Well, all of us have different inspirations. We definitely are disco, and we have, you know, our own spin comes from the fact that, you know, it's 2014, and it's not 1982 or 1979 when Chic was killing it with the disco. Even though we would love to be Chic, we have to live with our time, and so we add a lot of electronic sounds, and it's I guess it's new disco, you know, that's what people call it. I don't like labels necessarily, but you know, I'm a bass player. I come from like a funk background, and as a singer I come from a soul Motown background, and the guys were house DJs when they started. The horn players study jazz, and the girls, one of the backup singers is into like Americana music. So you know, everybody has different influences, and I think that's what it is in every band. That's what makes a sound of a band, you know, as many influences as possible is always better, I believe.
Yeah, and all those diverse influences that you bring to it really does create a unique sound.
Great.
Great to hear. Really great to dance to. People in the crowd. It kind of started out, people are moving a little bit, and then people started going wild with it. So that's fun to watch.
That's the desired effect, and that's the DJ side of Escort. Eugene and Dan, who are the formers of the band, started out as DJs, and the way we designed our set list is kind of in that DJ state of mind of let's take it like that, and like, you know, so it's fun because it's a musician's approach and at the same time a DJ's approach.
How long have you been with the band?
5 years now. Yeah.
And you had 12 people on stage today, correct? And does that number vacillate? Is it a set group, or do you have different people come in and out? You said sometimes you have the guitar player.
It totally. We play musical chairs. It depends on the size of the stage. It depends on how far we are from home, and you know, there's a lot of technical issues to handle. I wouldn't call them issues, but a lot of things to take in consideration. So the size of the band goes from 5 to sometimes 7 to, you know, the core is 5, and then we add depending on how much we can afford to bring. It goes up to 14 when we're in New York. So it will be that plus the string section.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. What strings do you have?
We have 3 violin players. Yeah.
Sounds beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. It's fun.
Well, thank you so much for an amazing performance and for talking to us.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
Thank you.